Hey, hey.
Hey, hey. So let's get this thing popping.
Sure.
Welcome, everybody, to the Overcoming Podcast. I'm Derrick,
I'm Luis.
and this is our sixth episode. So you want to go ahead and start us off, Luis?
Yeah, we're discussing the topic that you've seen posted on mine, on Derrick's, on the podcast page. It's regarding the election and what we expect from the new administration.
Right.
So, Derrick, I'll ask you, do you have, what are your expectations?
I think for me personally, it's something that we talked about on the last podcast. It's education.
Right.
To me, I think that, especially in the disabled community, I think it's very, very, very important.
Yes.
What about you?
Me, it's that, and I mean, I don't expect much to be done in the first 2 years. I mean, it's gonna, with the Senate majority, that's still up in the air because being a runoff in both of their seats
Right.
come January. So that is to be determined, but I'm hopeful that at least some change will come in the first two, and in the second part, I like we did at Cerritos, we endorsed a more progressive candidate,
Yeah.
and this is as middle of the road as far as you can get. So I'm not expecting too much in the first two. I'm hopeful that they come ready with the candidates come what year? 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. Donna said, I need people to vote in Georgia in January. Why is that? Give us two reasons. So, I mean, so I don't know how you felt when they announced that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris won. Luis? Because,
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear. My connection is coming and going.
oh, okay. What I said was that what 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 was your feeling when you felt that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris won?
My feeling was that's a start. I
Hmm.
mean, it was a big relief to have that Trump off your back,
Mm-hmm.
and I, I'm hopeful for some change. I know we can't expect much. I'm grateful for Kamala Harris.
Right. Yeah. I mean, to me, I I I felt very good, and I mean, it's something needed to change, and I think there's going to be change. I think within the next year we'll see change because we got to get through this pandemic and get to the vaccine, and then I think after that, then we'll start getting to work. What is one thing that you want to see happen, Luis?
One thing that I want to see happen,
Mm-hmm.
um, I want that promise of expanded Obamacare to take place. I want, I ideally want Medicare for all,
Right.
but I know with these moderate,
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's yeah. Donna said 2 years. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, that's one thing that's really important. So I think, to me, the plan could be get the vaccine, right? Education, the Obamacare, right? And I think something that needs to be done with housing for the disabled community. I think that's another thing that should be that they should try to work on. What do you think, Luis? Uh-oh, he's breaking up. Are you there, Luis?
for the huh?
I didn't hear what you said. You were breaking up.
Uh, 1 second. Let me change my Wi-Fi.
So does anybody have any comments about the topic that we're talking about?
Um, 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I want to see that Medicare for all. I want more progressive candidates in the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see some sort of a turn to the left as opposed to being right down the middle. Under Trump, he leaned far right, So why can't we do the same?
Yeah, that's true. Let me sit down and said, I'm just grateful that we have leadership that cares coming in. That's true. That's, you know, that's very important. You know.
Yes. I mean,
Yeah.
with the current one, it's aggravating to say the least.
Yeah.
But I mean, it he doesn't care about the COVID. I care. Like
Hmm.
I posted in my Medium yesterday, I think. I don't want to risk losing my grandma, so I won't be visiting. I mean, I'll keep my rear end right here.
Hmm. I think that's a good idea. You know, I'm the same
Yeah,
way. I only go out when I need stuff or I'm gonna go see certain people. You know,
yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's crazy with this election this year. 67.7 million disabled Americans voted.
Right.
That's huge.
Yes, it's huge and it's only growing.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I mean, you think of the baby boomers
Right.
from World War II.
Hmm.
They're getting older. They're
Hmm.
gonna need services. And on top of the people who are currently disabled
Hmm.
and who is best to take care of them, I
Yeah.
think it would be as we voted, but I'm I'm okay with Biden for now.
Hmm.
Next time it comes up, the election, I wanna see, even as a third party, a more progressive alternative.
Okay. Okay. I got you. I got you with that. Yeah. Yeah. I could see that. Do you think that the, the new administration should have, how should I put this, a disabled person in in a leadership position?
I think they should, just so they can see with their own two eyes what it is to be disabled.
Hmm.
So when they either go yes or go no on a certain issue regarding people with disabilities,
Hmm.
that's the face that they're gonna have to answer to and
Yeah.
see every day.
Yeah. I mean, I think Obama had some. He was a strong in the disabled community, in everything, and I think that's one of the reasons why I want to get this book that just came out today. So hey, we'll see what
Why
happens with
not?
that. It might be a number one seller, hopefully.
Oh yeah, for sure, guaranteed.
Hmm. Um, I'm trying to see. Is there something else you want to talk about? We have about 10 minutes. Does
Um,
anybody have any questions also?
oh yeah, feel free. Come all
Yeah.
questions.
So I think that the big announcement that we have for everybody today is that from now on, we're gonna be doing 2 podcasts a week. We're
Yeah,
gonna be coming on Tuesdays and then on Thursdays.
yes.
Oh, nice, Donna. She says she has the Audible Obama's book. That's awesome.
That's a good alternative.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
I
Um,
mean, with my reading, I it's like my eyes are juggling the two lines, the line I'm reading and the line above,
oh,
and
okay.
it takes me forever. So I got my textbooks in audio format. I use Audible too. I I use different platforms to
Yeah.
get podcasts. I'm like I said last time,
Mm,
I'm non-stop.
hmm.
I keep going.
You want the In-N-Out burger? Yeah. Yeah, Donna said Audible is her friend. Hey, we should have her on next week.
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't know, we could come up with something to talk about. Donna, send us a direct message after this so we can try to come up with a topic for next week. Um, yeah. I mean, I don't know, but I mean, technology is so awesome. The stuff that we use. You know, that's something maybe we could talk about on Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, I used to be the tech guy in the family
That
regarding anything regarding programming or this or that, or even programming their universal controller to the TV. And
that's
now, I mean, I'm way in the past. I'm,
I think
I
I think
can't keep up with the technology.
yeah, I for me that's I'm very good in that. So I think that would be a kind of a good topic for us to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um.
that's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Um. Anything else you want to talk about before we cut out?
Um, so with the elections coming and going,
Hmm.
how do you feel?
I think we need more diversity.
Okay.
This
And why is that?
because I mean we had what 67.7 million people. Disabled people voted. I mean that's great, but I would love to see that number a little bit higher than what it is.
I agree.
And I think that's us in each state
Yeah,
and by communities.
right. I mean, I feel I'm happy with the result. I mean, it was a bit coming from the man, I forgot his the Sanders side not having, I had a choice.
Oh, okay.
Choosing Biden,
Yeah.
I did that. It was as if I was swallowing a bittersweet pill, but I'm happy overall.
Oh,
So
okay.
I can't complain.
Yeah.
I'll I would complain about other states, but why? I'm
Yeah.
not a resident.
Yeah.
Oh, let me ask you.
Yeah.
Uh, how do you feel with the coronavirus going up?
Um, Not very good because it messes up my plans. You know,
Right,
this year I have to stay home for Thanksgiving. You know, Christmas gonna be a totally different. Um, I think I there's something I'm quoting Camilla Harris. She said, "For our country, wear a mask.
yes. Oh, yeah,
If everybody will wear a mask every time they go out, we wouldn't have these numbers, and California just went backwards
right.
instead of going forward."
Yeah. We went forward for a bit, but
Hmm.
then it all went to you know what.
Yeah, well, and that's with the younger generation,
Right,
because our generation, every time we go out, we put a mask on. Wear a mask, everyone. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
yeah,
if everybody would wear a mask, we wouldn't have what eight so many states in California going backwards instead of going forward.
right.
That's one of the reasons why we're doing virtual learning.
Yeah,
These,
and that
these,
makes, sorry to cut you off, but it makes me wonder, am I ever going to be on the campus that I dreamed of being on? Am
yeah,
I ever gonna step foot as a student? Or am I gonna be an online graduate?
hmm,
And what does that mean for school overall?
yeah. I mean, I was just reading an article where a kid said that before the pandemic, he was a B and C student. Now he's way below.
Right,
So and his parents were like, "How is my son who plays football going to be able to play football with bad grades?" Because of the pandemic.
right.
I think that's
Eh,
I
go
think
ahead.
I think that's very tough. You know,
Yeah,
we need to see these kids back in school. It
yeah,
it messes with their ability to interact with other people. You know,
right.
there's a big controversy about that, but I mean, hey, we could talk about that later.
Yeah, yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah. This has been the Overcoming Podcast. I'm Derrick.
I'm Luis.
And we'll see you guys this Thursday with something new.
Bye bye,
Bye, everyone.
everyone.
I'll hit you up in a minute, Luis.
All right.